think women have always been toxic. This is not the first time Itania is being toxic to people. You know, she has nice bums and all those things. Now, the reason as to why many women are hating on Zari is because they can't do it like her. Yeah, they just hate on her success and that, because you know right now Uganda is infested with thousands of slay queens, but none of them can do it like Zari. So if they can't be Zari, instead of hating on her, let them learn from her. How do I slay and make money off it?
I think it is time we agree that being happy for others is a serious myth in this country.
This is a concern going out sugar daddies. In some cases, if you know you're going to record a sex tape, try like 2 months before to shed off the belly. Now this guy's belly was blocking some of the action.
I'm quite sure Uganda muno ku level y'aba socialites and these celebrities and everything omukazi akyasinza okikuba ye Zari.
Yeah.
If they could get Zari ne bakola gye bayita boot camp, yeah, of these women just to talk about how they can make it to her level and what money move she's making to get there.
Zari is proof that you can be crazy
but smart.
On the boat, if you saw the last episode, we're back yet again. Same suspects. Francis in the bundle, Trevor in the bundle, William in the bundle. The only person missing is Pavo. He's on diplomatic duty, but he'll be with us, I think, the next time round. And yo, Francis, take the wheel.
Pavo is in Ukraine.
Never use the word diplomacy in the same sentence when referring to Pavo.
Yeah, I'm going on diplomatic duty. Guys, man, today nabadde ko ku Serena. Man.
Serena?
Yeah.
Ng'ogenze kwa? Ani yakututte?
Nze yeetutte. Nze yeetutte.
Yeah.
I just took myself the naddemu n'omutwalo gwange.
Wabadde ogenze kwoza ngalo.
Listen to my point. Really, what you say? I'm going to now them no mtwalo gwange naye nga mpulira nti amazzi gayo ga bay, yeah. So not to look like an idler, I just went and bought water. You know why I did that? I just wanted to experience my life ahead before I get there.
No, by the way,
let me drive my point home.
Yeah.
Guys, I think it's very important for you to do that because it will change your mindset. Okitegeera? Labayo, ubanga oyagala kubeera kulirako ku Serena, yeah? Naye nga toyina sente zikutwala ku Serena. You know what you do? Funa akadde. Ogende and just experience the ambience. Gula amazzi. And when you're there, be confident oberenga azinamu. Even when the waitress or waiter comes to you, Mugambe, you know what? I'm still looking around. Do you have water?
Oh.
Otule, you observe the environment or manye chigenda mass. So that next time, when you've made it, you know how things go. You're not excited and all that.
It's just like how primary school kids, or how we in primary were taken to parliament and told that we are going to be the future leaders of tomorrow. But here is tomorrow, and I don't know. So your Serena situation.
No,
one man's okuwagira Francis. Waliwo omusajja bamuyitanga ghetto president.
Yeah.
Kati esaazi wetwogerera azoganya ebiriyo kati
okitegeera
amanzi wakoze katuufu
nange nkakiririzamu nnyo kubanga nange oluusi
maybe you didn't work on your dreams of going to parliament, you know, after going to parliament noddeyo okuzanya gogolo.
Nze just mbadde mpa example kuba kati nandibadde mutayi if it was a parliament thing this. Yeah. Naye kyakabi nnyo motivation.
But everything is engaging. It's about mindset, you know. Steve Harvey muyagamba nti if you've been flying economy all the time, just save $1,000 and fly first class. Trust me, you'll never want to fly economy again.
True that. True that.
Kaisaawa ezo ku Serena naye mpulira sagala kugenda amamangi nagendera bukase.
Oba owulira leve ekyusemu
ate we tunaavaano oddayo eri wansi okunoonya ekyeggulo.
No, ndowooza kikuwa motivation ogamba, but no, last time nabaddemu n'omudda gwa Serena, you know what, siddayo. Let me work so hard to stay up there, in the upper echelons. But yeah, we're tutandise on a very light note.
Yeah. So this week what they so eventful, and what were they into being with them?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, and you guys write, right? I also write, but you guys on the entertainment side.
Yes.
What was so like caught the attention? I mean, was the how should I put it? Checha about on the height of your entertainment.
Yeah, Uganda is a kaleidoscope of entertainment. Like we were living the weekend, I think Bobby Wine is having this whole smack saga going on. It was very big news. And wait, did we talk about the lady from Lira?
No, we didn't talk about her. Yo, that babe went viral.
You guys, right now I love Lira. If I'm to do any sort of tourism, I really need to visit Lira.
But there was nothing serious about.
Come on, the chest area, the aggression, the moves. It was crazy.
The moves. How many moves were there?
No, it was one move, but the art in which the young bonded with the old to create magic. Yeah, Lira. But our in-house correspondent on that issue
is there. He's all smiling, man. And he's like, "Muninde komba with that."
Mabantu berira. Mwatukiikiridde bulungi. Buli omu kati ekirooto kye wano. What to do list. Kuliko Lira. We are on our way.
Yeah. But let's comment on the proceedings. Omwana ono Evelyn J. Omogera Kochi.
She's called Evelyn J.
She's called Evelyn J. Eve J.
Okay.
And she's a
former Miss Lira. Something like that.
She
yeah.
is. Wow.
But for me, it's a what I need to say about that. You know, people had to talk about how she was grinding the old G and how she wasn't faking shit and being on point. Like, actually guys had comparison between babes in Central and those the other side. So babes from the other side are more real, according to the people that watched the video. I also watched it.
Don't say according to the people that watched. You watched. Not once, not twice.
But yeah, let me make my point.
Yes, it is okay.
There's a serious point here. Cross-generational sex, man. That shit is really the in thing right now, and I don't think it should be the in thing right now. Cross-generational sex. It's something, and that's you find that very many girls prefer old niggas to young boys.
At the end of the day, it's all about preference and understanding. As long as she's not a school-going girl, it's okay to do whatever she did with Sugar Daddy. I mean, if you remember the story of Sidi and Baroka, that ish. But here is the thing. This is a note. This is a concern going out to Sugar Daddies. In some cases, if you know you're going to record a sex tape, try like 2 months before to shed off the belly. Because now this guy because I'm trying to remember the entire thing. Now this guy's belly was blocking some of the action, and it was not aesthetically, because if J came through hard, and I think she should be recognized as a national hero because of her flexibility and accuracy around the chest area.
It's okay.
Please.
Aren't you body shaming the old man?
Oh. I'm not trying to be politically correct. Me, I'm just advocating for the rights of the watchers. Please, that guy who owns that radio, next time, please try to shed some belly fat so that, you are on point, because I liked the way you held onto her leg during the proceedings, but you would have, I give you and Eve J 7 out of 10, but you could have got a 9 out of 10 if you had shed some belly fat. That is it from me on that sex tape.
When is your sex tape coming out? It looks like you have...
No, I think I'll also first have to become a sugar daddy to me. To drop my own sex tape. So please wait for sugar daddy mode. I'm dropping something.
I don't think you will fit the physique of a sugar daddy, my brother. Even if you have millions of dollars.
Us local people, we rarely comment about such because sex is supposed to be private. Taboo. Yes. But once it becomes public,
you are free to talk about it.
We are free to watch. And I will briefly comment about what excited me. First of all, I love the tone.
The tone of
was real. Yes. Of the girl was real.
What is tone?
Very organic. Ringtone.
The soundtrack of the proceedings.
Yes, it was very real. It wasn't exaggerated at all.
Okay.
As in at all. And I loved the simplicity about everything they did. It was very normal, very organic.
Okay.
So, Lira people.
When are you going to Lira?
I think at the end of the month, the moment everyone gets salary, lira. But now here is the thing. To me, there is even an art in which this lira chick redefined the art of slaying. Because the way she was sitting at the bed while drinking that cocktail before things unfolded, it was artistic. I just liked her style. So if Jay, wherever you are, please hit me up.
For now, Lira City has outplaced Fort Portal City as the tourism city of this country.
But you guys, there's a serious issue underlying. You know that? That's okay. There's some things I also liked about the whole thing.
Yeah.
The naturality.
We knew. Please. Finally. Like the wolf that was hiding in sheepskin. The wolf. Ekibe kimaze ne kivaayo kyekwesenga akaliga naye nga ffe akaliga twasoose ne tukalaba ng'ate kibe.
Yes. Continue.
I was making a serious point, you guys.
Okay. Yeah.
Check.
Yeah.
You know, there are a few things I liked, yeah? Like, you know, how natural she was, like you guys said. Of course, there are not many movements, but just the move. The move was accurately executed.
And no makeup.
Yeah. And also, you know, the defense mechanism.
Yeah.
The chest area was...
Yeah. Oh, we didn't talk about the acceleration.
I tell you what's the acceleration.
Some of us failed math and physics, so hey, pass. I'm sure you did. Pem Meg, I don't know.
Let me not to go there. But during the proceedings, there is that part when the action got much more intense, thus propelling the sugar daddy to hold tight until if Jeff for his dear life, it accelerated and it was just nice. That art that the Lira people are introducing to our aesthetic of, you know, joy making. Yeah.
Okay. As we conclude, out of 10.
No, let us go in order.
Out of 10, 9.
It would have been a 9 for me, but due to the other guys, the stomach, yeah. So for that, I'll give them 7.5.
Hey, this guy must be a senior in this thing. I can't work a mark in the movie. Fairly good.
7.5. Yeah.
Fairly good. AJ, are we recording that?
Yeah.
I can't talk about the 10 out of.
Nkawadde 7.5 out of 10.
Go Mukugu.
This man is saying 10 out of 10.
No. I didn't say 10.
Anyway, the wolf.
No, I didn't say
the wolf has shed his clothes. And yeah.
No. Seriously, I haven't given my mark.
Yeah.
Me, I'll give. I didn't see any problem with it because at the end of the day,
yeah,
they got what they wanted.
I'm not
a therapist in that area. So for me, I'll give 10 because it is what it is, you know. There's nothing to say. 10 out of 10.
Yeah, but yes,
this guy said 7.5 because he's a therapist in that area.
Haven't I predicted that man was giving 10 out of 10?
The wolf has shed his clothes. Chibe man. But yeah, that is it. And to close that chapter, shout out to all the beautiful people from Lira. You on top.
Just tell them that our photographer here comes from
Lira.
Woo! Let's go. We have somebody from Lira on set. Please drop in on set and say wagwan.
Take a picture of this person taking our pictures.
Yeah.
Okay, moving forward on a more serious point. Man, you know, young.
Take back that word. More serious. This issue was also serious.
Okay.
And you gave it 10 out of 10, and you're calling it on
a lighter note. Okay.
Okay. Village man be
Okay, listen. This week, Young, Famous and Rich, was premiered. And it had a lot of buzz on the internet. And also, I think did quite some good numbers.
Yeah.
Gave some, there were some good reviews about it and there were bad reviews about it as well. And of course, one of the people that represented us was Zari.
And disclaimer, unfortunately, I've just seen the news going around. I've neither watched the show nor read the reviews. All I know is that we're represented by Zari, and Pia Pounds' Twende Tupate is one of the songs that was used in that Netflix, offering.
Yeah, talking about women making it. So you realize that in the whole of Uganda, there was only one person that represented us, and that is Zari, and she's the first in her caliber of people, Donzella, socialite kind of people.
Yeah.
For me, I would think that if I were a woman, if anything, the least I could do for Zari was to just be happy for her.
Okay.
Because she's doing things that, she could have done some things to get to where she is right now. But the means we don't care about what she did to get there, but we care about, what she's doing while there. So what really beat my attention was that if it were men that were shooting down Zari, it would be justifiable. But a lot of women were actually talking down on Zari.
Yeah. And
the person that really raised the dust in Uganda among the women is Tanya. She was trying to diss her star and all that kind of stuff, which I feel like it beats my understanding when it comes to these things that women talk about women empowerment.
Yeah.
Omukazi, I feel like the essence of women empowerment is cheering ladies that are making it and then asking the ladies that have made it, how were they doing it?
Yeah.
How were they able to do it? But I don't understand what's happening around here.
Here's the thing. I think women have always been toxic. Yeah? I think women have always been toxic to each other. Not all of them, but in majority cases, this is not the first time Itania is being toxic to people. You remember, there was beef between her and Linda Den. I don't know if it was quashed.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. What happened?
It was work-related beef, and it was. Yeah.
Whatever this guy says, he's always watching Etania's videos, shaking her booty all the time.
Director, akoja kajamu, but no, okay. No. I just don't mind, she has nice bums and all those things, but but I just heard she has been doing some scandals, and she attacked Sajela from Swangs Avenue recently.
Yeah, I saw that.
You saw that? Yeah, and now she's so there's a problem. She has a demon, but regardless, we move now with women. To focus on Zari, I think she has sort of elevated the pedigree of the title as slay queen. She has showed that a girl child can slay and still make it. In her career, because she's on it. She always disapproves her haters. Because each and every year, every move she makes, she just goes up. So maybe Zari should sort of be put on some sort of pedestal to teach the girl child the art of slaying. Yeah,
exactly.
Now, the reason as to why many women are hating on Zari is because they can't do it like her. Yeah, they just hate on her success and the art. Because, right now Uganda is infested with thousands of slay queens, but none of them can do it like Zari. So Zari,
and it can only be one Zari, you know that.
Yeah, and you know the thing. They say if you can't beat them, join them instead of whining like a child. So if they can't be Zari, instead of hating on her, let them learn from her. How do I slay and make money off it and still be decent and still be a mother? Because she slays, she beat them at slaying, she beats them at her relationships, even though they fail. She's a successful mother, and she does all these things in business. So they should pick a leaf from her. Yeah,
definitely.
In that regard.
Hey, you guys, you're oozing intelligence on your dating.
Sibuli Jono bwaba simu. Sibwatera okuba.
Oba wasuze nani.
Era abamulabe eyo. Babagamba ono nvubuka omugezi wewa.
Nakazungu keego.
Gira asene yake erimu ekintu kye tutamanyi.
I'm a village man.
I'm not a village man.
You said village man.
I'm a local man.
Okay, sorry,
I'm
my bad.
I'm a local man, I'm not a village man.
He's a city man, but with a local touch.
Yes. But as a local man, I think it is time.
What's your submission, sir?
Yes, I think it is time we agree that being happy for others is a serious myth in this country.
Everywhere.
No, especially in Africa.
Yeah.
Africans can just be, I'm wishing you. They are always there ngoina chokoze to hype you. Naye nga ebadde nga bagambe mbweno. But Zari, I think ne basire queen ennaku zino nze kyenzudde nga nze ndaba tulinamu ba local
levels
and ochegera balina otandika okyawula. Why Zari asinga abantu abalala betulaba? Zari is one of the few women nti tosobola mukolaki, tosobola kuddaawo n'omugamba talina kyayina bragingira ku bintu byababaabe. Ochegera Zari has worked for what she has. Ochegera abasinga omusanga nga living that flashy life naye nga bw'omubuuza kaadi y'emmotoka gy'avuga biki.
Reminds me of the guy talked about, the poor guy with an expensive test.
Masquerade. No, this guy was found buying things in Abraham's store, but he didn't have money, so he was masquerading. So that's the guy.
I'm not mentioning names here, bro.
Mutusonyiwe ko twadde twakamuwa nambu byagaya byamagezi nkati ayakatandisa oyita.
But you've made a contradictory point. A guy was buying things but he didn't have money. How would you buy without money?
Nzijukiza pervert ali wano yatugambako. He bought beer for free. Musajja gwe.
So currency yalimpewo.
Yalimpewo.
Wait, make your point to one.
So Zari, I think many people webamulaba they just feel just about what she's achieving.
Yeah, as a woman.
Is
it for men and women as well, or just women?
No, mostly women. For men, I'm sure everyone aliwana. We love what Zari does.
Yeah, exactly.
But it is women but feeling anti. Why aren't they like her? That is the challenge. Buli wotandika omanyi akayimba ka Kenzo ne Gondi.
Bofuna entondo ojja kuloga.
Abo. Etani alikumpi kuloga.
But yeah, like for me, you have anything to add? You have anything to add?
No, that.
Well, for me, I would think that abakazi tebannabategera what women empowerment is.
Yeah.
Once they understand it, they will understand that women empowerment is elevating one another.
Yeah.
Omuntu bw'akikuba, be happy for them and then go ask how did they do it.
Yeah.
Shiba talks about women empowerment, right?
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
No, that's true.
But I'm not trying to shoot her down, but I've not seen her how she does it. I don't know whether it's by giving out pads and everything, but because that could be also one way, because there are women that are not, can't buy these things, but she's giving them out for free. Could also be another form of empowerment. But essentially, giving kudos to your friends for the good they are doing is what empowerment is all about.
True.
Kubakati abakazi ababifinganga Etania and the rest of the people that were writing all the funny comments, actually apparently Zari amasomero semange amulekera, they were taken because by the time the late passed, he had big loans and everything, so the schools were taken. And right now, Zari is working for the school. All that kind of bullshit.
Yeah.
So my thing is, Singabe Etania, the so-called public figures we have, Etania, the Linda Dens and all that, could just build a pool of these women that are public. Yeah. The Shibas, the artists and everything. And then call one woman that achikuba. I'm quite sure I'm Uganda muno. Kulevu yaba socialites and these celebrities and everything. Omukazi akyasindo chikuba ye Zari.
Yeah.
If they could get Zari, never could baita boot camp. Yeah? Of these women, just to talk about how they can make it to her level and what money move she's making to get there.
Zari is proof that you can be crazy
but smart. You understand?
Yeah. Same thing. You can still do your mischief, but at the end of the day, make something out of it. But now, this also speaks to a very bigger problem among us Ugandans. Ola binebya empowerment, women will come together and preach how much love they have for each other. But when they're off the TV screen, when they're off the phone screens, they'll just start putting their nails into their backs or, scratching each other, all that shit. So, as Ugandans, nafe twedde konga abantu. Let us be real. Yeah, be real and be good.
Okay.
Let's not grow wearing well doing, because right now tetuli clean bulungi. We say one thing and then do the other. Yeah.
Does this? You do need a refill? You don't.
No.
Wakulaza akyayina.
Yeah, man.
Hey guys. So ako tukajjewo lero twagala kikuba quickly and get out of here. Pa. Man. Light skinned or dark skinned?
Beautiful. But me as
Don't use them.
Kale.
Ekyo mbadde sure tagenda kiddamu because he has
Akuba buli wamu.
bonna.
Yeah.
Okuba buli wonna.
Yeah. Abakazi nyina bangi era mbatumidde.
Managalis.
Yeah.
You're a Managalis, eh?
Yeah, man.
All right. So,
Yeah.
okay. Light skinned, for you both light and dark, right? But natural, or you don't care whether it's bleached or not?
No, it strictly has to be natural. No compromise. Natural.
Okay. Did you watch Pastor Manjeri's interview?
I don't know so much about that lady. But this colleague of mine right next to me, the Chisoga man, he's affiliated to Pastor Manjeri in a lot of ways. And he used to be on her PR team.
You're serious?
Yeah.
Sigenda kwogera bingi amazima. Time will tell. Ani yali ku team ya Manjeri. Tugende maaso.
Tugenda kubyogerako wana ate oli tugamba time will tell. Were you on the PR team? Because we don't want to contradict
It is a long story. That this
conflict of interest, yes. So should we talk?
Okay. Anyway, this man has a conflict of interest now, but they fell out with a team. So he's in position okumwabya.
No. We don't want that bad energy here.
No bad energy, but he can still be real about Manjeri.
Chisoga man, wagwan. Should we?
when we see Manjeri pregnant again, I will tell you the father.
Those are some of the deep secrets that this man is privy to.
Damn. Jesus.
Tugende ku kibuuzo.
Okay. Umulezo, this guy is a big boy. You know what it means to be affiliated there?
This guy is a big boy. Why do you think he's grown fat in a space of just a few months?
I'm not a
So,
big
Pastor
boy. I'm
Manjeri-
a great man.
Pastor Manjeri, I just want to quote her, not directly, but what she could have said. She said that, you know, the reason why she bleached was to look better. You understand? And of course, in retaliation, we all know that, you know, Judith Hard is that dark-skinned, you know, woman and looks beautiful. Okay, she's not dark-skinned, but she's chocolate and all that.
I'm not talking about what you say. I'm wondering why Judith Hard, you know, people.
I also don't know. By the
Your
time,
team Judith Hard.
I'm not team anyone. I'm just going to quote her shit.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
That shows that by the time Judith Hard speaks, something is not really right. You get.
And what is Judith Hard saying?
So Judith Hard
what
said
is Judith
that.
Hard saying?
Yeah, nedda musumba kiganye nti tolina kweyerusa okulabika obulungi. Katonda agamba weeyagale nga bwe watondebwa. My Luganda is not Lugandering, but I hope you
We are still catching your drift, sir.
I hope you got the point.
100%.
Then she said, dear young girls and boys, always keep in mind black don't crack and black is beautiful. This is about women that bleach. For me, really, all about guys, I salute women that bleach. You know why?
Yeah.
Because it takes a lot of confidence to walk in the public,
Yeah.
knowing the fact that you're lying to yourself.
That, yeah.
Wait. You
Yeah.
said you salute what?
I salute women that
Breach.
bleach. You know why?
Yeah.
You're not getting the point. It's because it takes a lot of confidence
Yes,
for you
it does.
to move in public, knowing that werimba. Yeah, and yet to tell yourself that you're on point. In other words, being confident, not being in your own skin. It's something that it takes a lot of balls to do. Ade chabusiru nnyo. Nkyogedde.
Okay.
Okweyerusa no lowooza nti no gwaliko. And you begin patronizing okweyerusa. Because I feel like women that bleach are women that have low self-esteem.
But wait, that table you're shaking has very many expensive tables on it, especially on such a day.
Ekyo kituufu naye ate kyayogedde amangi olukumi.
Kale. Yeah. Now,
what are you saying? The table I'm shaking has a lot of.
It has some expensive drinks on it.
Yes, because the bleaching cream is expensive.
I really don't know if this show is regulated by UCC, but yes.
Yep, you're submitting.
But here is the thing: I have two opinions on this whole bleaching thing. Majority of the people, especially now, I'm going to mirror our society as Uganda, a third world country. Most of the girls in this country, you remember that chick I was telling you about from Fort Poto? She also was she was bleaching somewhat. Yeah, but now moving forth.
What's the story?
No, we are talking about her.
Please explain briefly.
Give us hints.
No, let me just go straight to this issue of national importance.
Okay.
Girls out there bleaching, and I need to combat them.
Yeah, you can pull the mic down and be comfy.
Yeah, man.
No, just like this. You're a president in this capacity.
The girl who bleached.
She told you.
Get the mic. Okay, you're submitting.
Okay, here is the thing. I have two opinions on this whole bleaching thing. Yeah?
Yeah.
One, for a girl out there, and you bleaching because of self-esteem, just because they say the light skin is better, due to those, that inferiority complex, it is very wrong. It defeats the purpose of us being African, and it takes us back very many steps behind. If you're bleaching just because you feel like your skin color is not superior enough, and you feel like to be a greater person, you need to lighten your skin. It's very wrong. Now, secondly, this is a little bit controversial, but I believe in freedom. Whatever a person wants to do with their bodies, I won't say, a person, everything to me, everything is art. The same way people do dreadlocks, the same way someone might tint their hair. We have...
Wait, as this man just called bleaching art.
Yeah. I think, yeah.
No, let him finish. Let him finish.
Yeah. Bleaching is an art for the people out there who might want to do it for whichever purpose.
No, explain how is bleaching an art?
It's a form of expression. Some people might want to express themselves that way. As long as, you're doing it to express yourself, I do not care. In this life, everybody should have the freedom to express themselves in whichever way they want. I believe in freedoms as a creative, as, a person who believes in art and freedom of self-expression. Bleaching is a form of expression, regardless of how much controversial it might be, especially for sentimental people like ourselves, the black people. But it's like when you bleach your skin and you remove your melanin pigment, it's like getting a tattoo, It's like tinting your hair or something. It's like painting your nails. Women paint their nails. It's like,
It's like having such kind of hair.
It's like, when a woman puts makeup, it's like they're saying, oh, God, I'm not beautiful enough, Let me just put on this layer so that I can be much more beautiful. But that's not you. That's just a picture, and you're expressing yourself, you're enhancing. So if a person expresses themselves by bleaching, as long as it's on their own terms and they are adult and they are consenting adults, I have no problem with it.
No comment. What's your point?
Me, when it comes to bleaching, I think it goes back to our primary school times. I think abana batandika okuchawa sometimes color yaabwe during those days. You know why? Nga tusoma bagiranga abana obuli brown bwe bukulembera maaso obulabika obulungi bwabanga bwa brown abaddugavu ne tubeera emabega kyova nze saayimbako
wali mulize mabega mu competition
kyova nze nagaana oyimba kuva buto ng'ebintu ebyo nze nabirabyawo nze kuva dda ndi musajja mugezigezi. So I think bijja
it dates back to school.
So another thing is how many adverts, Ugandan adverts, have you seen nga bakozesa black women, black as in color black women? How many?
That is
right now
very countable.
Yeah,
they're trying to do it, but you know,
in Uganda again, we are a third world country, and there's a problem because we have a very low sense of self-esteem in Uganda, and that's why I think brown people are taken to be, you know, when brown women come up there, all these things, there's some sort of misinformation, and that's why I'm saying it's a very controversial thing, because on the African continent, black women with rich melanin are representing us very well. People like Lupita Nyong'o, you know, and all these women making things happen. Yes, and Bettina Tiana, not only Bettina Tiana, but Amito.
Yeah,
she's
Amito.
a top model. Amito Stacy, because of her color. Yes. One, we need the education for people to know that black is beautiful. In that no child aspires to bleach because of the color of their skin. If anybody aspires to bleach, it should be just a form of interest, because this is not the first time I'm hearing about bleaching.
Yeah, it's been talked about.
Yeah, it's been talked about. And I used to be one of those people who demonize people who bleach, but I got to get some sort of education in that for some people it's a form of expression. It's how they choose to, you know,
express themselves.
That's how they want to exist. But people who do it, it's like using a gun or driving a car. You know, these are very dangerous things to use, but they can be beneficial to you if you have the right context and education.
For me, I feel like this is just we can only have a conversation, keep having conversations about this, because there are lots of things attached to bleaching.
Yeah,
there are people that bring this bleaching product because they want to make business, they want to earn a living. So it's a conversation that needs a lot of intricacies, and that involves a lot of intricacies, and involves also has to do with legislation in government. If government regulated these creams that brighten people's skins, maybe we could start there. But even if, you know, legislation, they are very good on paper, but not good in action. Even if
ono guy atusetinga omanyi gwe bakalonda ku bwa speaker ono guy atusetinga.
No.
Editor, if you leave that in there, I am moving to Kenya for security reasons, but
I swear to God, no. I didn't even think about that shit.
That's why I told you the table you're shaking has very many expensive drinks on it, especially on such a day, but you didn't get the memo. So the biggest girl child in the country is bleaching. I
didn't say that. He said that. Disclaimer. He said that.
All views expressed in this podcast are of personal individuals.
Here's the thing. The biggest girl is bleaching.
Okay, that's a fact.
That's a fact.
Yeah, like I said.
Here's the thing. Okay, for Uganda, I've said that it's a form of expression, etc. But in Uganda, right now, the actual truth is that bleaching is a pandemic here, because 90% of the bleaching going on is misinformed, and it's as a result of marketing and propaganda machines that are out there for capitalistic gains and to play on the insecurities of us Ugandans and black people, just because of the colors of our skin. That's why right now in Uganda there needs to be some sort of information, because bleaching has become rampant and it's terrible. By the way, do you notice that every female artist that breaks through tends to get lighter at the end of the day?
Karo Kasita was dark and now she's light skinned.
Spice Diana is very light skinned lately.
Mane kola sente weyagale
ojja kwatene mchizigo.
No, ojja kweruka. So like I was saying,
nga Judith had tayeruka.
Judith had namakola sente me.
Spice asinga Judith had.
Spice muleke. Spice muleke. Yes.
Before Spice Diana dreamt of singing, Judith Heard was driving a Bentley. that Chameleon used in his video. So Spice toyina bingi byotugamba, but nevertheless,
it's your life.
Judith omugatako eke Bean. Yeah.
Jack on the Beanstalk. Shout out to you, Judith. Shout out to you, Judith. Me love you.
Yeah, I didn't get the memo, but I've got it now. Yo. But check, closing on that point, I feel like these conversations just help to drive the agenda, but the real deal should start from legislation. Because the government and, institutions have the power to regulate these products coming into the country.
And here, Rwanda, they don't allow.
You see? So it's just them saying that we don't want this product, we don't want this to happen.
Just allow me to defend that note. Ugandans as a population have mastered the art of getting around any sort of legislation. Whatever you call illegal is very illegal in this country.
And by the way, I think it will also be hard to legislate against that, because the big girl is
people are making money off the most illegal things here in this country. So legislation alone cannot change certain things in Uganda. Even if you ban bleaching products and you even put it out in writing that bleaching is illegal, people will still bleach. What I think, people need to be empowered. The mindset of Ugandans needs to change straight from institutions where people learn, straight from primary to secondary school. People should be taught that black is beautiful, and there is beauty and uniqueness, individuality in being black and having the melanin that we have. That a muzungu might be a muzungu, but there is also gold in being a person with melanin. Because if people understand that, then no amount of policy, or no amount of influence or marketing can sway their minds. As long as it's deep down within them and it's deep down within their heritage, I think that in the long term should be the thing. Yeah.
My last word. Sense. I'm black and proud.
Yeah, man.
Big up on yourself.
Black don't crack.
But on a real though, all the girls watching this show, please embrace. Melanin is beautiful, and nobody ever tell you that someone is superior because they have a lighter skin. So please, let's embrace our individuality as black people.
Even men bleach. You know that? Okay, that's a story for another day.
Please. And for the men who bleach, for you to get back wasamanyi, kuba mujja kuba mususe. Yeah.
William. This is like as we close, yeah? What are some of the bad vices you did at school, primary, whatever?
Primary, I was a very humble boy.
We don't want issues of being humble.
Yes, I was a very humble boy, but I had my hidden habits.
Like
I remember in primary 7. It was third term. It was my main. I can never forget. We made a bet. Which boy will go a full term without showering? Temuseka. That was a bet. Which boy will go a full term without showering? Because you remember, third term is a term for doing PLE. Yes. So, to cut the story short, I won. I won. Because I didn't. But the weird thing about it, I was always the first boy in the bathroom. Ask me to do what? To just pour water on the walls, so that Baba Itabatebano, Abarabia dormitories. Metron. Yes, Metron. Even for boys, it's called the Metron. By the wardens. Yes. Echisingo Sesa, I was voted
the cleanest boy.
Of course. Because immediately after class, I would go to the bathroom with a basin full of water, soap and everything. But nganzireyo nemba soka mbanyuza Premier League when you are mazikwise. When you are mazikwise, nenkuta, I don't know. Anyway, for you to asomera. Lugabire, Tangira. You know Tangira? Oh, you are an uptown boy. You know Tangira?
Yeah.
Yes. Nga Tangira yange yesingo tukula. Nga nkwata ekisiimuula. Nensiimuula bwe nensima ne Tangira yange. Ne bibeera ki? Very neat. Nga nze ayina engoye ezisinga otukula n'okuwunya obulungi. Cause since yazoozanga when nasomera primary, our home was near. So ng'engoye bazikima ne bazitwala ne bazooza ne baziza. So naye ng'omubiri kwenziteeka gumaze emyezi teguna.
Either do you have any advice? There's a point I want to drive home.
In primary, I'm trying to remember, but here is the thing. A lot might have changed from then, but in primary I wasn't such a huge fan of.
Leave primary. Any other level?
Okay, this boy has been a scandalous boy,
man,
since birth. So tabulidwa kyatugamba nti tayina
yavaya as in a big boy.
Man, the thing is I had thousands of vices in school. Thousands of vices.
One.
Man.
Trevor.
Fuck,
Okay, let me give you mine before you come. So you see, in me, I started single schools.
You went to single schools?
Yeah.
For secondary school?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I think I was also in single schools from my P1 to S3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Me, I did O and A level.
Oh.
Yeah.
Where at?
If I mention here, they will know that I was the one that used to do those things.
Man, you just, like you went there regardless. Yeah, so you can still mention.
From what? Which class?
O and A level.
Is your system where?
No, I went to a very good single school. I can't mention because what I'm going to say.
Mention the school.
No, I can't mention the school.
Wait, aren't you proud of your former school?
I am, but I'm not proud. I'm not proud of what I'm going to say.
Mention me. I started. Okay.
What's the matter?
I started from 2 schools, from my primary to secondary.
Okay.
Secondary it was one school, St. Andrews, Kisoga. Secondary it was St. Barugudame Kisoga, from senior 1 to senior 6.
Exciting.
Bro.
Slick.
I can't say this shit.
Fresh.
I mentioned my school, bro.
Nice.
The man isn't proud of this.
I'm very proud of my school. Oh shit, I do. The thing is, you know, we used to nimuli akaunga nemkowa. Chukatenga waliwo obukoko bwabanebo buyita.
Now we understand why the man is afraid of mentioning the name of this.
This guy must have been in some school in Ginger.
He's about to ngoko yo a teacher.
This is a ginger boy. Ginger boys that are this notorious.
So you had some nigga nga enkoko it could stone. It could take one target and the chicken is down.
Oh,
I remember his name. Yeah, I remember his name was Kodo. I want to mention. Was Kodo.
Yambako manya somero kibajaga sebo wacho njogeddeko.
Oyo muyaye. Baya muita Cliff. Sija kogera yeddala.
Cliff Wamala.
No, not Cliff Wamala.
Cliff Wamala NTV breaking news. Everyone, websites, chimp reports, Matoke Republic. Let's go ballistic on this.
No, not Cliff Wamala. Some other Cliff.
Oh.
Guy could take targets, yeah, and get down like 2 or 1 chicken. And of course we're not allowed to have pacos and heaters in the rooms. Yeah. So what we used to do was to get forks, yeah, and connect them and create a heater. Then boil the chicken in the room and boiling in yeah, that's what we used to do. But I say that because you know what's you see what happened to Bobby Wine's son. Yeah. So it made me realize that some things that you do ignorantly can actually lead to people demonizing you. Oh yeah. Even when you're innocent. Yep. So you remember that time when the boy was seemingly smoking something, and the mother said it was a filter. Is that filter? I don't know if that's a filter. She said it's a filter, and then
Well,
years later.
I don't know very much, but you know the apple.
Actually, no filters or what?
The apple hardly falls far from the tree, but I'll not, implicate a minor. He's a young man, and whatever he does with his life,
he's still learning, you know.
Okay, anyway, here's the thing. I was expelled once from school in my S3, and it was drug related. So that's why I'll not judge that young man. I have
I knew, and I told you guys, this man.
No. Anyway, my story, I relate with Kyagulanyi because we were both implicated. Yeah, we were both implicated. Me and Kampala were implicated.
Has your dad or mom ever contested for presidency?
Okay, I'll not say much about that because this man is my enemy. He's fighting my progress.
EOP.
But here's the thing. Yeah, by the way, yes, okay, here's the thing. In school, in my Form 3, there was this school I loved so much, but
first wait, the man first finish. We are in the middle of a certain story that
going back and forth.
Yes.
Okay. What do you want me to finish?
In conclusion, tell us the school.
No, I can't tell you the school. Okay. I was just saying that these things, the things we do sometimes demonize us, and I think we never know how bad it is until we face it. So it's important for us to watch our actions as we are going to become future parents.
Yeah.
So we want to groom our kids in a way that will not implicate them in such an circumstance. I enjoyed that because of what happened to Bobby Wine's son. And as a parent, of course, he came out to defend the kid. But sometimes, I feel like what the kids do sometimes also
true that
pushes people to think certain ways about them. And also, and those are going forward as parents, we need to make our kids understand who we are. For example, if you're Kyagulanyi, you should make your kid understand that I'm Kyagulanyi. So there are things you can't do and there are things you can do. Because now, whether you did them in the right intent or wrong intent, people will still find ways of interpreting things the way they want to interpret them. So I just say that for us to reflect going forward how we carry around society, and that can happen to anybody. You, me, anyone out there.